Welcome to Virtual House Sessions, our monthly podcast where we talk about what's happening behind the scenes, answer some community questions, and read some comments.
Woo!
That peaked majorly. We'll get to that here in a second. We'll play some games and kind of just hang out. As you can see, this is a different episode because two of our usual hosts aren't here.
I'm not the fired
today
one
we are
this time.
joined by Pierce and Bretton.
Nice.
Let's go.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good.
Doing good.
Great.
Doing good.
Great.
Long-time listener,
First-time
first-time caller. This is good. Happy to be here.
Regarding the audio, and this leads us a little bit into our behind-the-scenes stuff. We finally shot our first episode, a pilot, if you will, of our typing game show that we've been hinting about for a while, which means that all of our stuff had to be moved elsewhere and all of the settings were changed. And hey, wouldn't you know it, I never changed them back until 10 minutes ago.
Nice.
And they're not perfect, so I'm sorry.
It sounds like we're in outer space or something.
Yeah.
Or like at the end of a tunnel.
But with that sales pitch, remember to join us afterwards on Patreon for our little bonus companion video. Pearson Bretton, go ahead and just say who you are. Why? Who are you? Why?
I'll let Brett go first.
Too close to that microphone.
I'll let Brett go first.
Oh, I see. I see how it is. It was November 23rd of 1999 at the Children's Hospital where... No, I won't start there. But
Were you really?
Wait, me too.
Yeah, it's the Doctor Who day.
Oh, nice.
Hi, I'm Bretton Miller. I'm a filmmaker in Cincinnati, Ohio, as part of Devra Labs. Currently producing a documentary, but I've also directed a few short films. You can find them on nobudge.com or at various film festivals. Yeah, that's like, I guess, my thing.
Let's go.
Pierce.
That's cool. Yeah, my name's Pierce. I'm from Tallahassee, Florida. Went to FSU with Brett.
Oh, yeah.
We met there.
Yep.
We became best of friends.
Yeah.
And then he convinced me to move here to Ohio, and I'd never been before.
Yeah.
And so now we live together, and we make
And he
movies.
regrets it every day.
No.
I mean, with the tone
Like
of
it.
voice of we're the best of friends.
Yeah.
It kind of sounds like.
We are really good friends.
Yeah. And Brett met you guys,
Uh-huh.
and I met you guys.
Yep.
And I know Sean through seeing him a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, it's great. It's me.
Well, thanks for filling in. Maggie will be here, so that's going to be a fun.
Where is Maggie right now?
Coming back from the last day of working on a feature film.
Ooh.
So I don't really want to talk about that too much, since that's their story to tell.
Of course.
Sean, do you have any questions for either of our two special guests?
Yes. Why do I know you two?
Why? You look so familiar.
Like, I feel like I've seen you both 3 times each, maybe?
I think 3 times each makes sense.
I've seen you twice.
Oh.
I think once was when I got the tour here, and you and I just talked, and you tell me about
Yeah.
your math degree and stuff. And then the other time was at that Halloween party.
Uh-huh. But right now.
You're right.
And right
then
now.
right
Oh, and then
now,
the third time. I know.
yeah, that's what I'm mixing up here. Now
I
is
feel like
the
I've
third
met you-
time.
I feel like there's a fourth time I'm
There's
forgetting.
a 4th time with us, yeah.
There's a 4th time with us.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
I mean, he visited.
It,
Comedy. No, you
it was
weren't.
at the AMC.
Oh, it was
yeah.
Deadpool Wolverine.
You
It was
went and saw
Deadpool Wolverine. Oh my
Wolverine.
God, how could I forget?
And you were dressed up like Wolverine at the Halloween party, and
That's
Uh-huh.
right.
Sebastian was like, "You know that guy?" And I said, "No, I don't."
Hugh Jackman?
No.
No.
No, yeah, we were
Wolverine.
at the Halloween party, and I was like, Pierce Bretton, Sean, you know, and you were just kind of like, okay. You walked away, and then later Sean took the mask off, and you're like, oh my God, Sean!
The mask really does hide the identity.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
No, it's the glasses you're thinking of.
Oh,
I mean, the
yeah.
mask does. The mask does, but
Okay. So, Sean, have you been up to anything?
I wish I could think of something interesting to tell you that I've been up to. I've been teaching.
Let's go.
All right.
Yeah.
What kind of class?
It's called M106, and it's the 8th time I've done this class.
Nice.
and I can't tell you much of what's going on for FERPA reasons.
I see.
Yep. Checks out.
Yep.
I worked on a short film.
Nice.
That's kind of what I've been up to.
Let's
it out?
go.
What?
Yes.
Is it out?
No.
Oh, you're talking about a different short film.
Different short
Sorry, I thought you were talking about Friend Man.
No. We'll get
No.
We'll get there. No, I worked on a short film called The Squalor, which is not out because we filmed it like 3 weeks ago.
Unless, of course, you, viewer, are listening to this a year
Way
in
in
the
the
future,
future,
in which
yeah.
case, probably out.
Go check out The Squalor. I was the first AC. We did a little doc shoot on this guy Nick and his VW bus Betty, so that's going to be coming out here in a
awesome.
little bit. Brett helped on that
It was
with
an awesome
our good pal Owen.
van.
I've been editing that. I think it looks pretty good. Pretty good so far. I showed Pierce a little bit of that.
The van, the guy with the top hat.
Yep.
What's the running time look like? 3-4 hours, or are we aiming for like
Yeah, we filmed
just 2.5?
an interview, and the interview was 30 minutes, but I was like, this isn't long enough, so I slowed it down. So
Dark
whenever he
place.
So that
talked.
everyone gets every syllable. Of what he's saying.
There's a title card in the front that says, if you're watching this on YouTube, go 2 times speed.
Yeah.
And then I also put in an intermission. 'cause
Nice.
I really wanted to stretch it up.
Did you have
No.
one of those 240 frame per second cameras? Like,
Ooh, yeah.
The Phantom slow-mo guys ones
yeah.
with like their music.
No, the runtime on that, I got it down to like under 4 minutes, I think.
Let's go.
I cut out a lot.
Nice.
So that's kind of what we've been up to. When Maggie gets here, they can talk about what they've been up to. But for now, we're going to continue on into our regular scheduled program and go over to Commenters Commentary. And for those of you who don't know, that's just where we read comments on our channels.
And give commentary on those comments.
Yes. From our Year of the Movie podcast episode, Jim Gaffigan, the Science Guy, where we talked about linoleum and we interviewed Colin West. Good friend of the channel. No idea who that is. Paul Monge says, I really liked the interview. I hope to see more Colin West movies in the future. With all sorts of streaming services having a plus at the end, have you considered trying to convince Canopy to rename themselves to Mid Plus so people know that they're a quality service?
Mid plus?
I don't understand the Mid Plus.
Why not Canopy Plus?
Yeah, I mean, it might have been something that we said in the episode. I don't recall. Sean, you've watched her stuff.
I have watched it. I don't know why anyone would say anything like that unless there was a solid reason. So let me rack my brain real quick.
Yeah.
Honestly, I thought there was going to be a punchline. It was going to be like, why don't they call Canopy Mid Plus? Because all their films are mid. But no, they seem to like Canopy, so I don't know why they would.
No, Canopy's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
great. You have a
I think-
library card.
Which is
Yeah,
why
that's the one thing about it.
I'm curious if maybe Paul Monge had a typo. Sean,
I don't know
maybe
why.
you-
I don't know why Paul would say something like that. He's such a positive guy.
Yeah,
seems.
it kind of left field from Paul Monge.
Now that if I think about it, I could have swore you guys had like a thing where you consistently were calling Canopy the service mid for some reason. I don't know what that was even about.
Maybe
But,
if we did, then hey, that comment makes sense. But I don't recall doing that.
I don't know. Maybe Paul is
Canopy
just
slander.
Yeah.
maybe Paul's just going after Canopy. I don't know. No offense, Paul. We appreciate your comments.
We'll never know who Paul Monge is.
Yeah.
But now we're gonna move on to Hello, my name is Friend Man. That's our short film. We've talked about it quite a few times on this channel. We talked about it when it was being submitted to festivals, when it got into festivals, when it won awards, and now we're talking about it again because it's out. If you haven't watched it, go ahead and head over to our Virtual Cocktail channel. Not this one, not Virtual Cocktail Recordings, just Virtual Cocktail. The colors are blue and purple.
Is there a link to the channel from this channel?
From this YouTube channel.
Yeah.
But if you're watching or if you're listening on a podcast service, then
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you, friend. Maybe I'll put it in the description.
Yeah.
Open up a map, find your way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, we have some really, really kind comments. So there's a lot that I haven't included even, But Respiro Official just says, this is pretty cool, not going to lie.
Nice.
Thanks for keeping it
Not
honest.
gonna lie.
Not gonna lie. Thanks for not lying.
Keep it real. I like this.
User I Make Art says, I love this. This is so underrated. Keep up the good work.
It's nice, and they make art too. So
Yeah.
So,
And I agree, it is underrated. More people need to know. What you can do is share it with your friends, your family, and strangers online, strangers on the street. Whatever, just get it out there.
yeah, just
As
strangers.
long as they're
anyway.
strangers, yeah.
Allison Stapp Comedy, who is a comedian friend of ours, she performs all the time at the Commonwealth Sanctuary where we do a lot of work. She said, really, really, really well done. So thanks, Allison. That was very kind of you. J0 Sax says, and this is high praise. This is maybe the
From
highest.
Jay's.
This might be the highest of praise.
Okay,
This has to be the best video ever created.
Whoa.
let's go.
Massive props to you all, and that ending had the best feel-good feeling ever. And if I'm remembering correctly, this is the Minecraft.
Yeah, he's got some good Minecraft videos. I wound up checking it
he's
out.
got some like
That's good.
actually cool and fun Minecraft videos. There was one where he was like, I made a world, not a world, but a map to play miniature hide and seek, because in Minecraft you can like shrink player models now.
I didn't know that was a thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Sorry.
can't wait for them to include a reference to shrinking player models in the upcoming Minecraft movie.
Yeah.
Out in theaters, April something.
22nd.
22nd.
I'm gonna lock that in. I don't know if it's true.
We're going to do a special podcast episode in the theater while a Minecraft movie is playing.
Brett and I watched the second trailer today. It's
Oh, I watched that last night. It's April 4th. I was way off.
Oh, April 4th.
I don't want to be mean because it is a movie for 5-year-olds.
But it still
it's-
looks terrible.
It's not a good look that I'm criticizing it, but it doesn't look great. But
Yeah. Well, we do what we can.
Thank you for your movie.
yeah.
Um,
But that is high praise that it's the best video ever. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
There's a lot of good videos that have been made.
I know.
You could put that quote on the poster.
There are videos out there that I might argue are better.
George Bush getting a shoe thrown at him.
That is a good video.
That's number 2.
And then Friend Man.
Man, yeah.
What's a video that you think is really good?
10-hour loop of Nyan Cat. I think I got
nice,
Stockholm
nice.
syndrome on that one though.
That's fair.
This is a little off topic, but I've been very recently, because for some reason, like when my computer goes to sleep and it's trying to upload something to Google Drive or Dropbox, it'll like stop the upload. So I have to put something on to keep it going. So one of my most watched YouTube videos now is an 8-hour Bernie Sanders and chill track. It's his 8-hour filibuster, but with like music in the background.
Yeah.
And I just leave that on as stuff uploads. I love it. I have it
very good.
bookmarked.
User Quiriel? Who knows? This is such a kind comment. I mean, all of them are, but this one. This made me have happy feels. Most films don't seem to bother with happy feels nowadays, and now I get the privilege of sharing this with my kids. Thank you.
Awesome.
Whoa.
Wow. It's
That means a lot.
actually amazing. Oh my God.
I really appreciate that. Yeah, we've got 2 more comments. Another comment from Betty and Friends, who we were just
Let's
talking
go,
about, the
let's
VW bus
go.
guy. Betty and Friends says, greatest thing to happen to the 21st century, and then an arm flex emoji.
Let's
So,
go.
Thank you, Betty and Friends. We have made 1, the greatest video ever, and 2, the best thing for the 21st century, which has years left in it.
Yeah, many.
Yeah.
Quite a few, in
It's
fact.
all down.
Calling it now. And it would be the 20th and 21st if it weren't for the moon landing. Maybe that's what he's
Yeah.
it's just shy. But you beat out the video of Neil Armstrong walking on the moon.
Yeah.
So
That's pretty good.
as an event, it's better, but the video content.
No, I
is worse.
guess
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
And then our final one that I'm highlighting, because again there were other ones, but a lot of those were just like, great video,
Yeah.
good job. This one says genuine masterpiece. You did an amazing job with not only the story, but as well as the framing and costume design. My BF had seen this at Gen Con last year, and when he saw that it was coming to YouTube, he was so hyped. We just watched it together since it was the first time we've had some free time in a little while, and I genuinely loved it. I might have to draw friend men here when I get the chance. Keep up the good work.
Fan art.
And we commented on that, and we've responded to a lot of these too. But Bread does stuff. Please draw friend man. We'd love the fan art. And if you send us a picture, we'll print it out and we will put it in the book of friendship. So
That's a guarantee.
guarantee.
This is a legal binding statement.
Yeah.
That's being
I will
made
do
on
it. I mean, someone will do it, or you can sue us and win.
You got that?
You can sue me for all I have. Don't do it.
If you
If
make
we
us fan
don't.
art and we don't put it in the book of friendship, then you can sue us.
And the
take the
fan art
source.
was delivered to us in a
Oh,
way
yes.
that we would be
Oh yeah,
aware.
you have to send it to us.
That's
It
the
can be
internet.
digital and then we can print
Yeah.
it. But
But if you send the original copy, that's just sort of worth more and means more.
yeah,
You know,
but you don't have to.
you don't have to.
Printer's,
Because
printer's cool. I got a printer.
Yeah.
We have a printer.
I will say it's kind of nice in these comments how so many people are not just seeing and enjoying this film, but actually sharing it with
Yeah.
loved ones. It's not just
No,
sort of
yeah.
a thing you watch at night on YouTube and you're like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's actually something that's very meaningful. I think it's really special.
Yeah. These comments are all very kind and means a lot to us. Yeah, just share it, I guess. Hopefully more people see it. I will say, we had a troll very briefly. The person deleted the comments. They're not there anymore.
Okay.
But there was a troll. And we handled it, I think, very nice. We responded and we just said, hey, thanks for the feedback. Thanks for taking time out of your day. Have a good one.
Yeah.
And I think that goes with the message of the film of just being nice and kind. And if you feel you have to leave a trolling comment, do what you gotta do, I guess. Just remember that impacts people. So, whatever. But that brings us to our end of this month's Commenters Commentary. So now we go on to our segments. And our first segment is going to come from Sean. Because
Sean.
last week, Sean brought us My Uncle's Real Life Experiences, which was a spin-off of My Uncle's Internet
Ooh.
on a previous episode. And so this month, we're back with My Uncle's Internet. So Sean, take it away.
Take it away. Oh, I should have brought a prop. Do I have time to grab a prop?
Go get a
Yeah.
prop.
Okay, I'll be back.
Yeah, and we'll kill some time. Like I said, this is gonna be a weird and goofy episode.
This is gonna be a really fun one,
This
guys.
is, end of the month. We're filming this a week before Thanksgiving, so we're making it happen.
We're making it happen.
Bryce had other events that he had to go to, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cry.
Yeah.
Oh, and Sean is
Okay.
back with the prop.
I'm back.
prop.
I've got a prop.
All right, so take it away for My Uncle's Internet.
All right. So, have you ever been on the internet and a commercial popped up?
Yes.
Yes. It's happened
hate
to
it.
all of us. Well, I didn't hate this one. I usually,
Okay.
I'm not usually too keen, because it's like, do you want insurance? And I'm like, no, not really.
Why are you trying to sell me something? You know?
I don't know if I am, but they, and it was a Kraft cheese commercial, which finally something that I'm like, this is something I could use. And so the account was /Kraft Singles,
Hold on, Sean.
and they do this.
Hold on, Sean.
Okay.
Hey, and
Maggie's
welcome to
here.
the video, everybody. Maggie. So, Bretton, go ahead
And now I'm
and
gonna swap.
go ahead and swap.
Go to the floor.
Go to the floor. You're gonna get the chair still because you've been working all day.
And should
Yeah, so Brett, you still need to face the camera.
you just won't be able to see us
I will
talking
be-
behind you.
Do
Do you want to scoot back a little bit or
So Maggie,
lay
you sit-
down? Is laying down fine?
lying down?
I guess if you want, your
You might not be in
Your
frame.
face needs to be visible to camera.
Welcome to the cast.
Yeah. Welcome, Maggie.
Thanks.
How's
Hi,
it going?
Sean. Yeah.
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 Yeah. Well, Sean was walking us through My Uncle's Internet,
Oh, good.
so we're gonna continue with that.
Okay.
Have you ever seen a commercial on the internet?
Just any of them?
Yeah.
Yeah. One or two, yeah.
So I saw one, and it was Kraft cheese related.
Okay.
And so they finally a commercial that spoke to me.
Mhm.
It was 15 seconds long, and at the very end of it, it said that there's to get to the punchline here. There's no sub for Kraft singles. I think they meant substitute, but I was on Reddit at the time, so I was like, well, let's see if that's true. Maybe there isn't a subreddit for craft singles,
Ooh, there isn't.
and there wasn't, but there is
What?
now.
Did you start one?
So yeah, I've started a craft singles subreddit. It's devoted purely to talking about craft singles.
Oh my god.
You
That's
can talk
good.
about them in any capacity that you want. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to just be an ad. It can just be like your experiences with it. It can be. What's your favorite flavor? I've even got flares for everyone, so you can flare
Wow.
yourself as your favorite
Are there any sub rules?
favorite brand. There are not, but there should be.
So if
So
you're a
right
fan,
now
lawless
it's the Wild
subreddit.
West.
if you're a fan of craft
Frontier.
singles, go ahead and check out r/craft singles.
Yeah, please.
I might actually do that now.
Just in good faith, keep it about craft singles. I hope I don't have to make rules, but I
Yeah.
will if we need to.
And
So
you'll-
go
and
to
you'll see.
r/craft singles, no spaces, no apostrophes.
Just
Pretty
vibes.
much what you'd expect.
Yeah.
Now here's a question: will people get banned if they talk about other cheese that's not craft singles?
I think as long as you have the tie to the craft single, it'll be all right.
So you can compare cheeses.
Yeah.
That's
You can compare.
that's
yeah.
great.
But we don't want to talk about other. I mean, as long as it's a craft single, we don't want to talk about other craft shredded cheese unless it ties into the single.
And,
So-
and if you go, you'll see that there's more than one post already.
There are
There's
two
two?
approved
Whoa.
users.
12 and 13 days ago.
Are these from you twice, or is this?
No, I
Someone
only
else.
did the one.
He only did the one.
Whoa.
Who knows where the other one came
We'll
from?
never know.
It's catching
Paul
on.
Mange and
Yeah.
Cherries Ivy.
We'll never know
Who either
those
of those
two
are.
are.
Wonder.
Sean, is that what you have for my uncle's internet today?
Right now, if you get on to r/craft singles, I'll approve you and give you a flare if you ask for one. I'll give you a flare if you ask for one, even though you could give it to yourself, I think. If I'm missing any flares, let me know. I'll get that going.
Excellent.
All right.
That's awesome.
Well, that has been my uncle's internet. We're gonna jump back to what have you been up to specifically?
Maggie
You.
edition.
Why?
Walk in.
I worked on a commercial, and because I worked on that commercial, now I'm working on a movie. Today was my last day.
What was the movie?
It's called The Mastermind, and it's about a 70s heist, and that's all I can say.
Was it under like NDA or?
Yeah, I signed an NDA. I filled out the most paperwork I've had to fill out for any job for this.
Mm.
Yeah,
Can you
yeah.
say who's in it?
Honestly, I don't know.
Can
Like-
you say who directed it?
I don't know how much information
That much
I'm allowed. Like,
because
there
we
is-
know
everyone
outside
I know.
of
There's stuff out there, but like when I have been on set or like people come up and they're like, "You guys shooting a movie?" Then
Yeah.
like I usually tell them like I can't tell you anything, but it's pretty easy to look up information just because like
Yeah.
the dude that's in it is right there, and I don't want to be a security risk.
Yeah.
So
Well,
Except
Brett,
that
and you
it's
can
right
say who's
there.
directing it because that was
you didn't
Yeah,
sign
I was
anything.
gonna say, just walking around the street hearing that it was Kelly Reichardt
Uh-huh.
who's directing this, director of First Cow and Certain Women.
Mm-hmm.
not all of the women, just certain
Just
women.
Just certain
just a
ones.
couple.
She directs a couple, a few women.
Some of them listened.
And the film is, if I'm correct, starring Josh O'Connor from The Crown and Challengers, Alana Haim from Licorice Pizza and her last name. I heard Shabuzi. I think
We'll never know
we'll never know. We'll never know.
until
Yeah.
it's out.
So you can call that a hot rumor. That Shabuzi is in the film.
Shabuzi into movie.
Well, that finally brings us to our conclusion of this episode's What Have We Been Up To?
Great.
we
Glad I
s-
could help.
We still have a couple segments.
Cool.
And now we're going to go to Where's the Burger?
Yes, good.
Where's the burger is what happens when I translate Citizen Kane 6 times into different languages and back into English. Through a wonderful website called Hypertranslate, I can do that with the click of a button.
Wow.
So what I'm giving you is 3 translations.
Ooh.
Okay? There's going to be a quote-unquote hard, quote-unquote medium, and a quote-unquote easy. I'll give the disclaimer again. Some of them are just so fun that they're all hard. So we're going to do this a little bit differently than how we did this last time. So we're going to do it the way where you have to lock in your answer at a certain tier. So if you lock in on the first one, you get 3 points. If you lock in on the second, you get 2. And then if you lock in on the third, you get 1. And if you don't get it right at all, then you get no points.
That tracks.
Please keep track of your own points.
Gotcha.
All right. Are we ready?
So, yeah, are you going to... Well, I'll figure it out as we go.
I read a translation. You have to guess the original title that has been translated.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll say for the 6 in the regular episode, I looked up Thanksgiving movies that you should watch.
Okay.
Ooh.
So then I had to find ones that could be translated into fun things, and then ones that I thought you guys would know the titles for.
Okay.
Because there were a lot. I was like, you're never going to know what this is.
So excited.
Like
Wait.
my brother-in-law. Okay.
I'm just going to think everything's Meet the Falkers. Or Meet the Parents, excuse me. Yeah.
Okay, so our first translation for our first movie. Eye to Eye.
What?
So our translation is just
Eye.
Eye to Eye. And if you don't know it, you can pass, and we'll go to the second one.
You said it's a Thanksgiving movie.
Listen, this is a list of movies that said you should watch for Thanksgiving, which included
Eye to Eye.
Miracle on 34th Street because it starts on Thanksgiving.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
What a loophole.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eye to Eye.
And hey, some of these might not be Thanksgiving themed movies. It might
Oh,
just be
no.
like movies you should watch on Thanksgiving.
Holiday season.
It's just a good idea.
Good idea, yeah.
A good rule of thumb.
Does anyone have a guess for Eye to Eye?
Dude, now that you said it, Meet the Parents is in my head.
I know. Little Falkers.
It's actually all
Meet the
Meet the Parents.
Falkers.
If we don't, then I'm gonna move on because last time we spent too long of a time.
Yeah, I'm down to keep
Yeah.
going.
You only get like 5
That's
more
all right.
seconds. Let's see. Wait.
5?
Okay.
Eye to Eye. Nah, I don't get it.
Are we all good to pass?
Yeah.
Checking. Okay. Our second translation, Dark Side.
So has the title been translated less times? Is this how?
It's still 6 times. It's just one that I think is easier to guess.
It's
Okay,
closer to the original.
And I need to remind, you have to use the previous ones in correlation, and you have to think about all of the words at
narrowing it
play.
down.
It is not what movie this is describing. So Dark Side is not Dark Knight.
Okay.
You're saying it's Dark Knight, though, right?
Yeah.
That's
I'd
what
like
I'm hearing.
to lock in my answer.
Does it have to be
Dark
3
Side.
words? Like, could it be like a translation that's from one word?
Dude, sometimes you get fewer words, sometimes you get drastically more words.
Interesting.
Was there a movie called? Am I allowed to say things out loud? By the way, I don't know if I'm.
Yeah, you can say stuff.
Is there a movie called Evil, or is that a TV show?
Yes.
All right, I'm just going to be bold. I'm just going to lock in an answer.
Okay.
I'm Sleepless in Seattle.
Ooh.
Oh,
There we go.
Oh.
It's as good a guess as any.
All right, we have one locked in answer.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
You guys can join the winning answer, or you can wait until.
And I have to remind you, you're locking in now, so you can't guess after.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm in.
I'm going
I'll
to be
join.
a coward.
I'll join in. I'm going with iRobot.
Ooh.
Hi, Robot. Okay.
It's a
Yeah.
great movie to watch at
That's
Thanksgiving.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you want a clarification on how Eye to Eye was spelled in the first translation?
It was I, and then a 2, and then an I.
It was not. It was EYE to EYE.
Okay.
Oh well.
Okay. You guys are locked in.
it's iRobot, if I remember.
Right.
So wait, just to make sure.
You're right. You're right. Yes, of course.
Are you saying that these are all different movies or all the same movie?
This is the same.
This is the same movie. Eye to Eye, Dark Side are both translations of the same movie.
There's only one
Oh.
translation left, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm not locking in though. I want to
No.
hear one more clue.
Okay. So we have 2 locked in, 2 not locked in.
2 cowards.
Two
Okay.
cowards.
I'm not going to reveal the answer yet.
Mm-hmm.
Our third translation for this one is Blind Spot.
Oh, I know what this
Oh,
Mm,
is. It's so
Yeah.
locked
Yeah.
in my answer. I'm locking in my answer.
I am too.
well, you guys have to say it.
yeah.
Yeah.
The blind
Blind Side.
side.
Okay. So our,
This is- yeah.
our correct answer is The Blind Side.
Let's go.
Cowards.
Cowards are gonna win.
You would both have 1 point. Sean Pierce, you have no points.
Great.
That's okay.
Also, for our viewers
like
at home,
golf,
I haven't
right?
been able to breathe for the past week, so that's why I'm so wheezy.
So
That's really funny. The Blind Side of the Thanksgiving movie. Wasn't that? Didn't they get like a thing where like the real life football player
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah.
this actually was a lie.
yeah, things were not as great
Yep.
as Sandra Bullock was able to make them appear.
All right, so we have 5 more to get through, and then another segment. So we kind of need to speed through
fast.
these.
All
a
right.
little
Let's
bit.
go speed round.
All right. So our next, new movie. We're away from
We're
Blindside.
done with it.
Our first translation of our next movie, Free Ads.
Free ads.
Free ads.
How do you spell ads?
ADS.
Okay.
I'm down to move on.
And free with 2 E's. And free with 2 E's.
Yes.
Just checking.
Free ad.
Free ads.
Is there a space in the middle?
Yep.
Sick.
This is not a hyphen.
You know what? I'm going to be a little bold here. I don't think this is a good Thanksgiving movie, but I'm going to be a little bold. I'm going to lock in an answer.
Okay.
What do you
I'm
got?
going to go The Social Network.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Free ads, social network.
All right, Sean. What are you?
I
Feeling?
know what I want to say, but I'm just gonna join the semi-brave crowd and wait.
All right. So
Okay.
That's the cowards.
Yeah.
we're
It's
we're
not
gonna
semi-brave.
we're gonna
I
move
thought we
on.
were kind of brave last time when we were in the middle.
Oh,
It's I think it's brave, kind of brave cowards.
Yeah.
Fools.
That's the tier names.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So now we're on to our second translation. Free Flyers.
Oh, shit.
free
God.
flyers or 3?
Oh, come on.
Free.
Oh, no.
I feel
Free
like
ads,
I feel
free
like there's
flyers.
some regrets.
What is
Do
it,
you know
Brett?
Say it. You've locked in.
My social network answer.
Do we have any get? Or is anyone else wanting to lock in?
Free flyers?
Yeah, I'm just gonna lock in one.
What are you
Yeah.
locking in?
I'm gonna lock in planes, trains, and automobiles.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to join the smart crowd and sit this one out.
You're cowards.
Oh, is that what we're calling it now?
Ads, God.
You guys are both waiting.
Yeah.
Okay. Our third translation. White bird.
How is that the easier one?
Again, you have to look at all of the translations and see what words you got going on.
Free ad, free flyer, white bird.
Mm-hmm.
Could I?
I'll say this is probably the trickiest in terms of a movie that I'm not sure you'll remember exists.
If I may,
I picked
'cause know this
Facebook, but
movie-
it should
I
be
know this
about
movie,
Twitter.
And I got it wrong. Can I say a quote? I don't think this quote's going to help anyone. Though.
Yeah, say a quote.
Yeah.
We're going to go back in time to stop the first Thanksgiving.
That is a quote from the movie. That's true.
Stop. What?
As I said, we're going back in time to stop the first
I-
Thanksgiving.
I don't know this movie.
No, is this my brother-in-law or what?
Okay, so
This is
I'm
Unless
just
you
gonna
want to guess,
say
I'm going to give up.
no points across the board.
Okay.
Brett, what's the movie?
it's the 2013 animated comedy Freebird with Owen Wilson and someone else.
No,
Free birds.
Freebird, sorry.
Yeah, I think Will Arnett. No, that's the squirrel movie. Sorry,
Is it Army Hammer?
it might be.
Is it?
Mm.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say the recent news story about Army Hammer.
I don't know.
No.
The one
Turned
about
out he
the
was a
mom
good guy all along.
giving-
He's a really good guy. So our next movie,
anyway.
this one might be an easier one, I think.
Okay.
Our first translation for our next movie. You are a letter.
Oh no.
I feel like I want to lock
I
one
do
in,
too.
You are a letter.
but it could just be completely wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't really care.
Yeah.
I want to lock it
Do you want
in
to go
bef-
first, Maggie?
Oh, Sean wanted to lock one. In.
Sean?
Okay.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't jump course. I just wanted to say mine.
Say
but
yours.
Yeah, go for it.
because I don't
Bravest.
jump on bandwagons.
Yeah.
Be the bandwagon.
You've got mail.
Okay.
That was my
I'm
Okay.
going with
bandwagon.
That was
you
my
too.
guess as well.
You guys are all locking in.
Wait,
there?
actually, I want to hold off.
You're gonna hold off.
I think You've Got Mail is a Thanksgiving movie too.
I'm going to hold off just in case. Now I'm going to go in.
You're all locking in.
You've got mail.
You're all locking in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
I already
There's
looked.
no point in me reading the other two, because
because we're all correct.
you're all locked in. The answer is You've Got Mail.
Yay!
All
For
right.
fun, can you just read out what the other two
Yeah.
translations were? Real quick?
Cowards.
The other translations are I have an email, and you have a ticket.
You've got
Polar
mail was one of
Express.
the
It should have been
movies
the Polar Express.
that I was thinking about.
Huh? What, Sean?
Sorry. If it's You Got a Ticket, it's the Polar Express. I gotta change my answer.
Or that could be Planes, Trains, Automobiles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This next one, again, I think is easier, but I just thought the translations were fun.
Yeah.
So our first translation for our next movie is A Wonderful Dog.
Well, that's just a nice thought.
I feel like I'm split between either the obvious movie it could be or like 20,000 dog movies.
Yeah, I the first thing that came to mind was a dog movie. That's maybe not.
Wonderful Dog. I kind of feel like I need to hear another hint.
Yeah,
though.
I'm gonna need another hint.
All right. Do we all feel like we're gonna go on to the next one?
Sure.
You
I'm
guys could
completely cool guessing, to be honest, but I'm also cool waiting. If you don't
No,
want
no,
me
no,
to
guess.
guess,
Take the
Please
lead.
guess.
Follow your
Please
heart.
take the guess.
I'm gonna say it's A Wonderful Life.
Okay.
Lock
That
that
was my
one.
first
It's a
thought
Wonderful
too.
Dog.
But the
Okay.
dog thing
Mm-hmm.
got me. So
So our second translation, Good Fox. Sorry, God Fox.
Oh,
there's
the
no way it's Meet the
Fox and the
Fockers, is it?
Hound.
Okay.
Wait,
Are people locking in?
That's mine.
I'm not locking
It's
in.
I misread. It is God Fox.
God Fox.
And it was Good Dog.
A wonderful dog.
A Wonderful Dog.
God Fox.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Hound and the Fox or Fox and the Hound.
Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Okay.
Oh,
That's a good
I'm
one.
going Fantastic Mr. Fox. I'm stealing Maggie's answer.
All right. So we've got two locked in for Fantastic Mr. Fox. Are you locking in on Fox and Hound?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Can I
So-
make a guess that doesn't count for points?
Uh huh.
What?
All dogs go to heaven.
Okay.
Ooh.
Our third translation. Mr. Fox is awesome.
Oh my lord.
So the answer is Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Let's
We-
go.
That is good.
I haven't been keeping track of points. What do you guys got?
6.
Ooh.
Probably 3. Wait, that seems. Oh, really? Yeah, that checks. Yeah,
We
3.
all got 3.
Oh, 6 as well. 6 as
Yeah.
well.
Cool. The points mean nothing. The points were originally planned for a different bonus video that we were going to do.
But it makes me feel good inside.
Sebastian.
Yep.
Question. Even though I got the answer wrong,
Huh?
can I get a quarter point for correctly quoting the 2013 animated comedy Freebirds?
Dude, you can get my respect and admiration.
Look, I'm just saying if there's a tiebreaker.
This is going to be a really, really funny video because I think a good chunk of this is Bretton's knees.
Yeah.
I'm just like laying on the ground.
All right, our next movie. Whoop. We heard some screaming. It's not going to be on the microphones.
Don't worry about it.
Our next movie, our first translation, A Girl.
Just the one, huh?
Girl.
No. A girl.
Yep. Listen, if we're ready to just already move on,
Like
let's
to lock in Boyhood. No.
I'm moving on.
I'm moving on.
moving on. We remember we kind of
Sean's
have to
thinking.
speed through a
I'll
little
let
bit.
it go.
Let's move on.
I'll let it go. It's okay.
Okay,
Let it go.
our next one, Younger Woman.
Ladybird. Nah.
Oh,
Just kidding.
okay.
I'm gonna say movie, and if I don't like your reaction, I'm gonna say
Can I
nah.
lock in an answer? Can I lock in an answer?
Oh, yeah, what do you want?
I'm gonna lock in Pretty Woman.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good one.
I'm gonna hold off.
I actually
Yeah.
had that one in mind. I haven't seen it, but I've heard the title.
Okay. So
Pass.
Bretton is locking in. Is everyone else passing?
I'm
Yeah,
passing.
I can't bandwagon. That's
Yeah.
part of the rules.
Oh my God, this is a different game. This isn't the one where you say you can't bandwagon.
Is it?
Yes.
I guess
We've
the
been
rules have
bandwagging
followed.
all
It's
day.
gotten
The
harder.
bandwagging one is knock awful.
As long as there's points involved, that's when you gotta hold yourself to the fire.
Okay, from now on, Sean has to go first. Our final translation, Little Lady.
Oh no.
Sean, you're going first. Do you want to guess?
Little Lady. Little Women.
All right, so that's Sean's answer.
Little Women.
I'm gonna go Little Women too.
Great, and the answer is Little Women.
Let's go.
Pretty Woman was a good guess. Pretty
yeah,
Woman
Pretty
feels
Woman, yeah, that's
close.
I guess that's a Thanksgiving movie. I guess it happens.
All right.
Near.
Yeah.
Our final one,
Let's go.
our first translation. I have 4 this
Okay.
time.
Okay.
Oh.
Our first one, Witch.
Well, I guess
There's no way that it's Witch the movie.
Can you spell witch, please?
Witch.
Not
Is
two
this
V's,
worth
huh?
4 points?
No. This is also this. Translation 4 and translation 3 are both worth 3 points.
so.
Okay.
It
so
can't
there's
be
no
Wicked.
point guessing.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so there's no point in guessing for this one. I'll say that because this one and the next one are both going to be 3 points, and then we
Okay.
have 2 after.
Wait, what if this one's worth 4?
It's not.
Okay.
That's what I asked, yeah.
The points don't matter, but it's
Unless
not.
Pierce, you want to lock in right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which?
Okay. Does anyone have ideas?
Well,
I kind of like the Wicked idea, but I guess
Yeah.
that movie hasn't come out yet.
Okay. Our next option. More witches.
Oh.
more witches.
Descriptive.
Oh. I have. Oh, no, but it's vibes based, not.
Yeah.
Dang it.
What are you
Forget how
thinking?
languages work.
More witches.
More witches.
Unless Maggie's gonna lock in, I'm
I'm
ready.
not locking in.
No
but
one's
I'm,
locking in?
I'm thinking real hard about it.
I'm thinking it's not. I'm gonna say I'm not locking this in. I'm just saying this is an idea. It's not the witches. I don't think. I think that'd be more Halloweeny than Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and we did Halloween last month.
We did Halloween or like Hocus Pocus, but that wouldn't make sense for the translation.
Should I go to our next one?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so this next one is now worth 2 points.
Okay.
Okay.
Online Game Wizard of Australia.
Listen.
Online
game.
game wizard of Australia.
Yeah, this
Is this
my,
the World of Warcraft movie?
This might be my favorite.
I'd like to lock in the World of Warcraft movie.
It's Warcraft.
Oh, it's not the World of.
It's called Warcraft.
I'm sticking to it.
Cool. So we know Pierce is out. Can you read it one more time?
Online Game Wizard of Australia.
That's just what my business card says.
This is the hardest one.
Yeah, it feels.
Under.
That's why there were 4 options.
On one hand, I feel like I need to. Lock
I'll
it.
say it goes really hard, and the next one drastically easy.
I. Okay.
Yeah, I think I want to move on.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Coward.
Are we all moving on?
No, I'm locking in.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Yeah, Warcraft. Yeah.
Okay, so our next one is Wizard of Ounces.
Oh. Yeah. But
Sean?
Sean, are you going first?
Wizard of Ounces. Wizard
Yeah.
of Oz.
Is that where you're locking in?
Yep.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm also locking in Wizard of Oz.
I guess I'm locking in Wizard of Oz too.
The answer is
Wizard of Oz, the sequel, or
as well.
as well? You know, the Oz is great and powerful.
Oh, so Wicked actually would have made sense, kind of.
Let's see.
The answer is Wizard of Oz.
Cool.
Where Oz
Damn.
translated to ounces
Ounces.
because OZ is
Yeah.
not
Oh, I
used
see.
right ounces.
But now I think we need an explanation of how we got from the Wizard of Oz to
Online Game Wizard of Australia.
correct.
I was thinking witch.
What was
Or
the one that you were
witches, or the
thinking?
I was thinking
war
the
witches.
craft.
Mm.
But
Yeah, I don't know
That's-
how we got
that's
to
just
Online Game
fine.
Wizard of Australia, but we did, and that is the whole point of Where's the Burger? And if you like Where's the Burger, join us for a little Patreon bonus video where we will be playing more Where's the Burger.
excellent.
Great.
Should we say our points right now, or are we keeping that for later?
Yeah, what points do you have?
7.
I think I had 12. I'm gonna...
Yeah, I don't think-
What's so funny?
Do you guys even know your points? Like I
I'm
said,
at 7.
7.
But I
Five.
think 'cause
Five.
Maggie, you got one before, so I think you're at 8 actually.
I'll take it.
and we have a winner.
Unless you want to be at 7, in which case I'm down to tie.
No, I'll take 8.
And then that brings us to the end of Where's the Burger? And into our next segment, Straight to Video. In this segment, I give some trivia about movies that have been released straight to video.
Mm-hmm.
I just gotta get my breath.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I heard it.
Yep.
Louise.
Walt Disney's animated feature Cinderella came out in 1950. But did you know there are 6 straight-to-video Cinderella-related movies?
Ooh.
Which of the following are not real direct-to-video titles?
Ooh, fun.
Let's go.
So I'm going to give you a list. Are we ready?
How
Ready.
many are on the list?
A good chunk?
Okay, then no. All right. Well, I just need to know how many to count as.
Yep, it's a good chunk.
Okay.
So it's a good chunk, and we have to guess the one. The one.
No.
Oh, we're just saying yes or no.
Which of the following?
Okay, I see.
There could be more, there could be one.
I see.
It might be a little stinker, and there might be none.
Ooh.
I'm not.
You prankster.
Okay, here we go. Cinderella 2, A Dream Come True, and 2 is Roman numerals 2.
Of course.
Okay,
That's
that
correct.
helps.
Yep. Cinderella 2, The Second Shoe, and it's just the number 2. Okay?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cinderella 3, A Twist in Time. It's a number 3.
Mm-hmm.
A Cinderella Story, Christmas Wish. A Cinderella Story, If the Shoe Fits. A Cinderella Story, Rags to Princess. A Cinderella Story, Once Upon a Song. A Cinderella Story, Starstruck. A Cinderella Story, Homecoming.
Nice.
Another Cinderella Story.
I can say which ones I think are real.
I think the very first one you said is fake.
Nope.
I know one for sure that isn't real.
I know 3 that are real, and that's all. I can say.
Okay.
What are the real ones?
Am I allowed to say, or is that like for me for my points?
These aren't for points. You guys
so
can work
this
as
is-
a team.
Okay.
Okay.
So Cinderella 2, Dreams Come True, and Cinderella 3, A Twist in Time are the official
Yeah.
Disney animated direct-to-DVD sequels. And if I'm correct, another Cinderella story, that feels like, wasn't that the Selena Gomez film? That was a live-action one, I admit.
See, this is good that Bretton's here because he's a movie guy.
I'm a movie
We're all
guy.
filmmakers, but Bretton's a movie guy.
I'm a movie guy. Yeah. That's why I know Freebird. The 2013 animated comedy.
You're the only one. Yeah, another Cinderella story does feel like a different Disney star did something and they were like, "Remember this company that you like? This is related."
The audience shakes their head.
Yeah. Starstruck feels weird tonally. So does A Twist in Time, but I
that's a real
remember
one.
the
that's real.
promos for that one.
That's the Disney sequel, apparently, that people like.
Fascinating. Sean, do you have any thoughts?
The first 2 I was aware of. I thought there was one soon after that sounded real.
Can I?
I can read through them again. Cinderella 2, A Dream Come True, with Roman numeral 2. Cinderella 2, The Second Shoe, with the number 2. Cinderella 3, A Twist in Time, with the number 3. A Cinderella Story, Christmas Wish. A Cinderella Story, If the Shoe Fits. A Cinderella Story, Rags to Princess. A Cinderella Story, Once Upon a Song. A Cinderella Story, Starstruck. A Cinderella Story, Homecoming. Another Cinderella Story.
I'm saying Rags to Princess feels
Fake.
fake.
Okay.
I kind of think the Christmas one, that sounds like another movie. Like, it feels like that's the
Yeah.
title of an animated movie, but it's not Cinderella. It's like something else. But it's the only Christmas one. I feel like there is a Cinderella Christmas animated thing, but I feel like that one's fake. I feel like that one's trying to.
Well, you think it's a subversion of our
I think
ability
that's.
to
Yeah, I
guess.
think it's subversion of our expectations.
Okay. So we think Christmas Wish is fake?
I'll be honest.
Well,
I thought it was real, but I could have been subverted.
I kind of think it's real, but that's just because, like, yeah, I do expect there to be a Christmas
Mhm.
thing.
Okay. I'll go with the herd mentality.
You think Rags to Princess? Fake?
Fake.
Fake.
Okay.
I think Homecoming's real because it's like a Cinderella story, and like Homecoming makes sense as like the setting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just don't understand how what you said these are all direct to video. Correct?
Which of the following are not real direct-to-video titles?
Oh, but sometimes he tricks us because sometimes these are They were real
Sometimes
things, but they're not direct to video.
he's a
So
stinker, yeah.
did
Look
two
at him
go to
smiling.
theaters?
I think Another Cinderella Story is a real movie, but it might have come to theaters first. It might have been a theatrical movie that then went to video after.
Oh,
That might have been, ooh, Nelly.
loopholes.
Here,
Did Roman
okay, let's
numeral
just.
2 make the
I'll go
theaters?
through one by one at this point.
Yeah.
All right, and you tell me if it is a direct-to-video title.
Okay.
Okay,
Cinderella 2: A Dream Come True with the Roman numerals.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll say yes.
Cinderella 2: The Second Shoe with the number 2.
I don't think it's real.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go against it.
I'll just
but
give my one argument. It doesn't sound real. I've never heard of it, but I've heard of many video games that and movies that will call themselves 2, even though they're not actually sequels. I
Yep.
think of Titanic 2,
Yep.
Troll 2,
Hmm.
of probably some other games that I can't think of
Sure,
too. So this feels like it could be like a cheap direct-to-video thing from the 70s or something. So
yeah,
I think it could be real, but
Okay.
it could just be leading us off the scent.
Cinderella 3: A Twist in Time, number 3.
Real.
it's real.
Real.
Cinderella Story: Christmas Wish.
I think it's real
guys decide.
personally.
Real.
I think real.
Okay.
Okay.
A Cinderella Story: If the Shoe Fits.
It feels real, but sometimes you're just good at coming up with titles.
I will say if you are just thinking of like a generic Cinderella title, If the Shoe Fits could be something that someone could make up. And by make up, I'm sorry, by who I mean Sebastian. So
Fake.
Okay. I'll move on to the next one. A Cinderella Story: Rags to Princess.
Fake.
fake.
A Cinderella
with fake.
Story: Once Upon a Song.
I kind of thought that was real personally, but there's a
think
lot
that'd
of
be real.
sing-along things.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay. A Cinderella Story: Starstruck.
I think fake.
I'm gonna go fake.
I just can't picture what the plot of that is in the same way that I can
Okay.
some of the others.
I could see a plot, but it wouldn't be a good plot,
Well,
in my opinion.
A Cinderella Story: Homecoming.
Question. I know we said fake for the last one. There's not the possibility that like someone did like a series called A Cinderella Story and like Starstruck is like the celebrity version and Homecoming's like the high school version.
I don't know. I can't think this hard about Cinderella.
Cinderella Story: Homecoming.
I'm gonna say that one's real, but maybe everyone disagrees with me.
Okay.
No, I'll go real.
I'm cool with
And
it.
finally, another Cinderella Story.
How many have
I'm
we
gonna say
said are
real,
real?
but not direct to video.
I'm good with that gamble of real but not direct to video because I'm sure one of these is not direct to video. It could even be the second one.
All right. I'm going to go through now.
Okay.
Cinderella 2: A Dream Come True. Real.
Yes.
Cinderella 2: The Second Shoe. Not real.
Okay, good.
Cinderella 3: A Twist in Time. Real. Cinderella Story: Christmas Wish. Real.
Good.
A Cinderella Story. What did I just say?
What's the foot
Christmas.
one? You
The
said
Christmas
the
one.
Christmas.
Okay. A Cinderella Story: If the Shoe Fits. Real.
Ooh.
Wow.
What'd
A
we
Cinderella
say?
Story: Rags to Princess. Not real.
Good.
But there is a Cinderella-inspired movie called Rags.
It's just
rags?
it's just the first half and nothing
Yeah.
good happens to this girl.
A Cinderella Story: Once Upon a Song. Real.
Oh no.
A Cinderella
We got that
Story: Starstruck. Real.
Oh
Oh.
A Cinderella Story: Homecoming. Not real.
no.
Another Cinderella Story is a real movie, but it was not a direct-to-video.
Whoa.
Good.
It was also not theatrical.
Oh.
Oh, is it a Disney Channel?
It is a TV movie.
Oh.
Let's go.
Yeah.
TV movie. You love what that. You love.
Bonus
when that
question: when did Cinderella to A Dream Come True come out?
happens. Well, Twist in Time was definitely early 2000s, which
Yeah.
makes me think that Cinderella 2 was somewhere between 1998 and 2002.
I remember having it on VHS, if that helps narrow down anything.
I think.
Do,
I'm
do
gonna
we each
go-
pick a year and
How about we go? You know, Y2K. Let's go 2000.
I'll go 98 then if we're gonna spread our,
Son of a
spread
gun.
ourselves out.
2002.
I'm gonna lowball this 95. I thought
Price is Right
96
rules where if
actually,
you
but
go
I'll
too
say
high,
95.
It doesn't work.
No,
Sure.
no.
Whatever. It's 2002,
Oh!
which means it took 52 years for Disney to make us.
They had to let it simmer.
Some bonus info.
Yeah.
The A Cinderella Story franchise seemingly has nothing to do with the Hilary Duff movie titled A Cinderella Story,
That's what I was
which
thinking of.
was a theatrical released film.
Yeah.
Has nothing to do with that outside of the name. And the Christmas Wish one is the only A Cinderella Story direct-to-video movie that isn't a musical. It seems like the other ones are all musical.
Do we know if there's any original songs in it? Like maybe like a cheesy like
Probably.
credit song?
Probably are some.
There's no way we could like theoretically like edit that song into the podcast right now.
There's not, because I'm not doing that. And all of they're not connected to each other. They're just considered follow-up films, even though it's completely different characters, completely different like settings. Like
So there's no cohesive timeline. So there's just a Cinderella cinematic universe.
a Cinderella story,
Book universe.
cinematic universe,
Multiverse.
multiverse. Yeah,
Fascinating.
Cinderella and the Multiverse of Madness.
yeah. Well, that brings us to the end of our main episode for November 2024.
Let's go.
Thanks for watching. Remember to check our Patreon bonus video where we're going to be playing some more Where's the Burger? Follow us on Instagram, subscribe on YouTube, review and rate on podcast platforms. Go watch Hello, My Name is Friend Man. But for now, we'll see you next month.
It was nice to be on the show.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us. I hope all the people who see the video really appreciate my knees.